All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I am coming to you from paradise. I'm at the world famous Railay Beach at the most beautiful resort I've ever been to in my life, Rayavadee. And today I want to show you a 5-star restaurant, something a little bit different from my usual street food adventures. But a lot of you have been asking me, can you do some more upmarket places, maybe somewhere a little bit special you can spend a night while you're on your holidays? And I think this is the place. Let's go. All right, so we've sat down. The restaurant is pretty incredible. The views are unbelievable. You're literally surrounded by limestone cliffs. You've got this stand-alone cliff right in front of us, which is actually where our wedding photo was taken. So again, as I said, this place is special to us because we got married here, and this is actually where we had our first dinner, in this restaurant. So we're back now to check out the restaurant. As I said, everything's looking absolutely fantastic. Now, as I said, this is 5-star, so it's not my usual street food prices. Today we're checking out the set menu. So this is 1,500 baht per person. You get 5 main dishes and a dessert. So you get an appetizer, a salad, a soup, 2 main dishes and a dessert, 1,500 baht each. And if you actually look at the prices on the menu of how much it costs for one dish by itself, the 1,500 baht per person isn't too bad. And you are definitely also paying for the view, which is absolutely incredible. Okay, so I'm gonna try this first, the deep fried prawns with the chrysanthemum leaves. We've got like an ultra crispy, almost like tempura batter, curried spices going through there with fresh prawns. The sauce is a little bit sweet for my liking. I could just eat it. They don't need a sauce. Yeah, very, very good starter. All right, so next up I've got the crispy duck salad, the yum bed grob, and this is crispy shredded deep fried duck in a salad of carrots, green sour mango, red onions, crispy fried shallots, some coriander, ton hum, and some toasted cashew nuts. That's all served with some Thai herbs and some bai chapur, which is wild betel leaf. That's my kind of salad. That's a classic Thai yum. Spicy, sour. You've got a savoury note from the fish sauce. You've got fresh, crunchy red onions. You've got crunchy cashew nuts. You've got that crispy fried hom jiao, the sourness coming from the green mango. And then we've even got some in-season lychee. Adding a nice bit of sweetness and tartness to the dish. That's a top salad. Right, so you just said even I like this, so what did you mean by that?
Well, usually I wouldn't go for something like this because just all the flavours, I'd be too scared. However, they all work so well. There's so many like crunchy bits and then sweet bits and then spicy bits, and it all just works very, very well. And I love duck.
Okay, so next up we've got the tom yum, and this is tom yum thale ma prao on. So it is fresh young coconut in a tom yum soup, packed full of fresh Andaman seafood. We've got king prawns, we've got scallops, fresh mussels, squid, you name it. We've got it all in this spicy, semi-sweet, pik pao spiked broth that is Thai chili paste for anyone that doesn't know. We've got that served on a bed of jasmine rice. The actual soup itself, spicy, sour, and I'm actually surprised at how spicy this and the last dish was. For me, it's not too spicy at all, but there's definitely a nice amount of chili in it, and I was expecting this to be really sort of Pha Nang style Thai food, but actually, no, there's a nice bit of spice. I love the addition of that fatty, meaty, sweet coconut flesh, and as I said, the seafood absolutely cooked to perfection, and there is so much of it. So we've got the Padkai next, and this is kind of like a pad pit geng with lamb, and it's very rare that you would get lamb in a curry in Thailand. You would usually only get this in a sort of more upmarket restaurant, so it's good to see that on this set menu they're pushing the boat out a little bit. It looks absolutely fantastic. Creamy coconut based curry. You've got these stewed tender pieces of lamb. You've got, again, crunchy cashew nut. We've got some Padkai on, some fresh green Thai peppercorns, some Krua Pha, which is long red chili just sliced up for a bit of decoration. We've got Bai Chapo leaves, piper leaves going through there, also some Bai Kapao, some kapao leaves, the same as you'd get in Pad Kapao. Plenty of chili. This looks absolutely fantastic. I've got mine all served up on my bed of rice. Let's take a look. Wow. First thing you notice is the taste of the lamb, because it's so unusual to have lamb in a curry in Thailand. You got the slight bitterness, the peppery flavour coming from the Bai Chapo, the piper leaves, also known as wild betel leaves sometimes. More spice coming from the heavy amount of chili in there. You got galangal, lime leaves, lemongrass, bit of shredded Bai Makrut on top, some shredded cafe and lime, adding a nice little citrus note. It's very thick and very rich. You got perfectly cracked coconut cream, the Krua. This is like a Krua curry, so no water added. Stir fried quickly, little bit of curry paste, handmade here, I'm told, with that sweet, thick, creamy coconut cream. Plenty of textures going on. You've got crunch from the green beans, crunch from the peanuts, crunch from the cashew nuts. Sweet, almost caramelized red onion in there. Very complex, very rich, and utterly delicious. This is a winner. I think this is my favorite. This one, the tom yum for the seafood, but this and the duck salad have been absolutely exceptional. Thumbs up, Finley, for the banana split. Thumbs up. All right, and then the last savory dish before our dessert comes out is the Bai Liang Padkai. And this is a famous southern Thai dish. You usually find this in khao geng shops, curry rice shops in the south. I've eaten it extensively in Phuket. Bai Liang leaf is actually called melinjo leaves in English, and they promote brain health, assist growth, regulate temperature, skincare, and prevent stroke. So hopefully they'll counteract all this beer I've been drinking on the holiday. This has actually been stir fried with some oyster sauce, some soy sauce, some white pepper, the eggs, as I said, and this has woon sen, so glass noodles in as well. So you've got the soft, just cooked stir fried eggs, and the bouncy woon sen, the glass noodles. Then you've got the mild, bitter, sweet, delicate, almost nutty flavour of the melinjo leaves. The Bai Liang. Top dish. Now, as I said, that's the last dish from the mains before our dessert comes out, and for 1,500 baht, I am absolutely stuffed. I think, in all honesty, the tom yum thale, the amount of seafood, fresh seafood that was in that, I don't feel in any way like I've been ripped off. Plus, you've got this unbelievable setting. You can hear the waves crashing just down beneath us. I think if you're here just on holiday and you want a little treat, make some memories, this is a good spot.
This is like my favourite Thai dessert ever. And I just know it's going to be good already. And I do really love riceberry. So I'm happy that it's in a mango sticky rice. It's like salty and sweet and gooey. Tastes a bit like treacle. I think because like where the sugar has caramelized, it's been cooking. Yeah, it's got like a treacly taste. Wow. Very, very, very good. And I just love dipping the mango in this like salty, sweet coconut sauce. It's just so good.
All right, guys, so it's the morning after the night before. Had a little bit of time to reflect on the meal last night. Had a little chat with Helen, and both of us 100% would definitely recommend this, especially if you're out and you want to have like a special meal on your holiday. As I said in my video yesterday, the restaurants on Railay, for me personally, and I know a lot of people that watch this, I did a live stream this morning and a lot of people were saying, oh no, there's good food here, there's good food there. For me personally, I've never had really good food on Railay, so I don't mind spending that little bit extra. Now, the actual menu itself, I've found to be quite expensive if you were ordering a la carte, but for the 3,000 baht for 2 people, that was plus 17%, so you've got to add on another, what is that, 510 baht. So you're looking at 3,510 baht for 2 people. But for the amount of food we got, the amount of seafood and the quality of the Thai food that we had, I'm not usually, as you know, into upmarket Thai restaurants, especially in Bangkok, they just don't do it for me. But with the setting, the attentiveness of the staff, the scenery, like the fact you are literally just on a beach overlooking these limestone cliffs and you're up high, you kind of feel like you're in a tree house. That's the sort of setup of the restaurant. I thought it was pretty extraordinary. The hotel itself is a little bit more on the high side. You're looking at around cheapest. We're in low season and we got a really good deal. So we paid around 230 British pounds, 8,500 baht, 9,000 baht, around that sort of price range. That's nearly $300 a night. What I will say is usually I feel very uncomfortable in 5-star resorts. I don't particularly like stuffy 5-star resorts. This is very well done. The service is definitely 5-star. The facilities are 5-star, but it's not stuffy. You're like set in the most amazing forest / jungle imaginable. The staff are really attentive without being sort of overbearing. They're not on you. They're more just wanting to have a chat and a laugh and a joke and speaking English, which is really, really nice. And the rooms are amazing. You get like a double 2-floor sort of hut / bungalow to yourself. Really, really well done. Amazing bathroom. You got a little front room downstairs. It's little touches like you get ice in your ice bucket. You get as much free water in your room and around the resort as you want. They make up your room twice a day, which I don't think is necessary, but Helen really, really likes it, and it is a nice touch. They give you free mosquito repellent and they fill it up all day. And you know, the toiletries are really nice. So it's the little touches that make this place really worthwhile. And one of the best things about the whole day, especially for Finney, was getting to go on the tractor, which picks up the luggage and takes you all around the beach, up to your boat at low tide, instead of having to get on the walkway that you have to get on if you get the long tail boats around. So this is another bonus of coming here. You get the free transfers from the airport. So another great thing about the Rayavadee is that you get the private Rayavadee speedboat, right? Now I know that you can get a boat from Krabi town or Ao Nang for like 150 baht long tail boat, but the amount of times we've come here and then we've got stuck in rain, like heavy torrential rain, especially this time of year. So when we actually got here, same thing happened. We pulled up on the speedboat and it just opened up. And it must be, I don't know, a good 150 meters, this like blue floating walkway where the boats pull up and everyone's got to walk down there, and they were just getting pelted with rain. And I just thought, well, I'm so glad I'm not on that. But obviously you pay for the privilege, but it is a privilege. We got married here, so it's always going to have a special place in our heart. We actually went and had a meal in the cave where we got married. So of course we're going to be a little bit biased, but if I was going to push the boat out and spend this much money on a hotel, this would be the place that I would do it. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of B-roll, some drone shots, etc, etc. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different from my usual review, so if you liked it, please hit the like button, leave a comment, tell me whether you want me to do some more of these upmarket reviews or you just want me to get straight back to the street food. Either way, I will see you guys back in Bangkok.